So let's talk about the political angle to all of what happened yesterday and perhaps going forward. Now, there is a winner. The PDP is saying that they have rejected and they will be taking this up. The APC is in a happy mood. It's a new era for the APC. They lost to the PDP the last time 4 years ago, and the man who lost to the incumbent governor is going to be the next governor. In fact, is the governor-elect. Joining me to discuss on this panel tonight is, well, a former National Publicity Secretary of the PDP, but an APC chieftain, a former minister, Chief Adeyeye. Thank you so much. Prince Adeyeye, thank you so much for coming on the program. And the chairman of the PDP in Ekiti State, Mr. Oguntuase, thank you so much for joining us.
God bless you, my brother.
Thank you so much. I must say congratulations to your party. You left the PDP. Did you take the victory to the APC, or what happened?
Well, you are free to make your deductions. But I am happy the APC won the election, and they won fair and square, very, very free and a fair election. Of course, we knew that the moment we left the PDP, the party was already crippled and cannot have victory in the state. And we have proved that point, and I'm happy about that.
What would you say? Because the PDP had said, look, they will challenge this, and there were issues of intimidation. Did you see any of that?
Usually, it's their constitutional right to go to court to challenge the election. But I believe that at the end of the day, it will be a pure waste of time in the courts. But that is their own decision.
Why do you think it's going to be a pure waste of time?
Because the election, I even listened and watched the people you have just interviewed, the analysts, the observers. And from what I can see, most of them agree that the election was free and fair. The election was peaceful, it was orderly. There were actually no cases of intimidation or harassment of anything that I can see. In my polling unit in Ekiti yesterday, so many observers, more than 100 visited me. And I always ask them one question. Have you gone around this local government? They will say yes. How many local governments have you visited? Some of them will say 3 or 4 or 5 local governments. And what are your observations? Because I want to know really. Because I'm one of the people who fought for this democracy. I believe in upholding the principle of one man, one vote, and that every vote should count. People should freely emphasize their franchise. And they always tell me that this is one of the best elections they have seen in the history of this country. They have gone to so many local governments, they have seen so many places. So, and I want to tell you that I was on the other side in 2014. I knew what happened. And I know what happened in this case. And I want to tell you that this is the best election we have had in the history of Ekiti State.
Mr. Oguntuase, do you agree with Prince Adeyeye on this one? Because your party, in fact, what is the immediate reaction of your party on this one?
Thank you very much. But before even stating that, let me raise a point of correction. Adeyeye said when he left PDP, they left with the life of the party. It makes those of us who are knowledgeable about the quantity and quality in electoral matters laugh. You know, it's as if you are calling yourself God when you are just a little being. We love you, but PDP make you what you are. It was not something, and you didn't earn being a minister, you didn't earn being a publicity secretary, you didn't earn being a superb chairman, you didn't earn being the head of the university here. They were things given to you by the party.
But you didn't have you left with the fortunes of the party.
Now, don't worry, we are not bothered. We don't feel bad about it. But if you are now saying you left with what the values and the powers of the party to win, you make us laugh because we know your quality, we know what your value within the party. We do not want to go into that.
So, but it must be corrected. Just a moment. Is it then just circumstantial that he left your party and your party lost the election?
Thank you, sir.
Was it just incidental?
Wait a minute. We didn't lose. And that is exactly what the National Publicity Secretary, who took over from him in PDP, I would have loved a more knowledgeable person in APC to come in here.
I beg your pardon.
No, just a minute.
If you're saying that
it's about 2 months.
I invited you on the program also. Yeah. I wouldn't like you to pick on a personality issue so that we stay on the issue.
Just a minute, Sheil. somebody who has historical knowledge of the party to come and talk about the party. And anyway, let me tell you, there were terrible contentions, and that's why we say, in the words of the National Publicity Secretary, that it was an open robbery. He said it was peaceful. That is against what is true. That is against the fact. That is against what happened. For instance,
the election was not peaceful?
Let me tell you, I will give you examples. In Efon, Chief Ologbo of Efon and his son were given a home arrest, a house arrest. Again, in Nikole, a night before the election, there was shooting all over. The house of Adeyeye was vandalized. The house of Munieleda was vandalized. Munieleda and the husband...
vandalized these houses?
They are police. The fake and the other police, they brought in air, they over-militarized the land.
Do you have evidence of this?
Yeah, obviously. The house of Adeyeye still stands really disorganized and destroyed. Now, if you visit Ikole, you go there, you see the house of Munieleda destroyed. Now, and the husband of Munieleda and Munieleda, they were arrested. The poor man was asked to lie on the ground. The chief of staff, Anishulowo, was arrested at I'm surprised when you even say observers. And well, the beautiful lady said they were in a car. I'm sure a car cannot contain more than 14 people. I don't even know a car that can contain 14. And we have about 100 communities in Ekiti. You can be in Ado and you do not know what is happening in Egbe. For instance, in Egbe, in Banyi, what happened was that as early as 7, there was visibly no PDP person there. They had used harmful and dangerous weapons to chase them out, and they were voting.
Who did?
The members of APC. And again, remember...
And there was security there?
They were there. Even there were securities that were sharing money. You know, some of the observers said one thing, that some securities were there when some agents were being sent out. One of them said it. I'm collaborating that evidence.
So
that,
in essence,
yes.
Mr. Oguntuase, yes, you were saying the election was not peaceful.
It was not peaceful, and of course, it was because of the over-militarization. Prior to the election proper, there was intimidation of our group, assault on the governor, shooting of a lot of our followers. That created an emotional problem. Again, I don't want to go to figure conflicts here because it's not proper. It's not time for that. Again, when he said when we get to the court, it's going to be a waste of time. I don't know when he has become.
Are you going to the court?
Decision of the leadership of the party tends towards that, and it may end up
so you might be challenging the figures in court.
No, of course. Okay. A lot of other things. And even the competency
let's look at the takeaways
of their candidate.